One of the things that makes you somewhat different and unique within the space of this type of business is your passion is kids.
Oh, yeah.
And so part of what's really important to you is serving not just athletes of all sizes, all abilities. I know that's very important to you, but
Right.
kids mean something to you. So let's talk
Absolutely.
about what you do and want to do on with kids, your kids triathlon program. That's unique.
It is.
You don't find this. Let's talk about that. What's your kids program like?
So we have a kids program for ages probably like 6 to 18, and we have those kiddos 3 nights a week, and we have cycling classes with them. We take them on runs. We do strength. We do open water swims, and we have pool time. So with those kids, it's really learning how to set goals. So last week we sat down and we had each kid set a micro and a macro goal. So it's really about keeping them motivated and having them understand how do we get what we want. And it's really about having a plan and getting there. And we certainly have fun with these kids too. But I also found, as kind of a stressed out child, that movement is one of the best therapies, and it's something that's available to anyone. And so to keep these kids moving, kids are under so much stress, so much more than people are aware of, especially these days with all the crazy social media and, of course, the pandemic. And this gives those kids some sense of normalcy, it's structure, and it helps them focus a little bit more on their studies because they're learning skills and how do I budget my time for sport? And that transcends into other aspects of their life.
Let's talk about some of the other members on your staff here, because I know that I know all the coaches personally, and they're all great people. But
Right.
let's talk about your coaching staff, and then who else makes up AMP? Who are they? What do they do? And what's special about them?
So right now we have a squad of 4 other trainers and myself. So we have Nora Schroeder. She is our aquatics director, and we're building our pool. We're starting to break ground in May, so she'll be handling that aspect. She's phenomenal, has great depth of experience, has coached many local teams, and she's also a personal trainer. Dina Coley, who is also USAT certified, she leads my kids program, and she also teaches adult cycling. She's phenomenal as well. I've known these people my whole life. I mean, just about. So it's not my whole life, but my whole, professional life. So I've known them forever, seen them in action, and I'm very well versed in the way they do things, and that's why they're on my staff, because they have similar philosophies, and it's about the people. At the end of the day, it's always about our people. And then I have Coach Alvin Smith. He is an incredible cyclist, super strong. He's USA cycling certified, and a personal trainer. He's pretty phenomenal. I mean, you've met Coach Alvin.
I've met Coach Alvin.
Alvin looks like he's 45, but he's 65, and he is built like a brick shit house.
Missing no words and
Right,
moving on.
right.
Okay. So, but it's not just about the physical.
No.
And so let's talk about the vision of where you see AMP going, specifically, Mary. Let's talk about AMP-U. I know it's kind of a forthcoming service for Athletic Movement Perfected, but what is that? Let's talk about that for a sec. What is it? What do you intend to do with it? And what need does it fill?
So AMP-U it's an educational portal. So we're going to be creating videos. We've actually started. They're educational videos on proper movement, but also offering certification. So a center of certification for personal training and all different variations of coaching. So we have partnered with the Rocky Mountain Sports Consortium out of University of Denver to help us with that and the credentials. So we've worked with those individuals for about the last 6 years on some of the movement patterns and really what do we need to do that's different. And they are on board with us as far as emphasizing the importance of proper movement. Of course, that's what they do. That's what their science is. So marrying the two groups has been phenomenal because we are very like-minded and we will deliver a service that's unique in individualizing the certifications by movement. And the practicals will be video submission. So that's not something that's very common. In all the certifications I've had, I've only had to take one practical exam where you're actually showing that you know what you're doing. And I think that's hugely remiss in the industry because you're taking people's lives and their bodies into your hands. So you need to know how to do it.